Heights than me. She works out.
I work out at Carl's Jr. All right. So, Rob, tell us a little bit about Company of Heroes.
COH2 is a sequel to Company of Heroes 1, the highest rated strategy game of all time. It's the next installment of that award-winning franchise. It's set in the Eastern Front in World War II, so that's you're in command of the Russian Red Army fighting against the invading Nazi forces. It's absolutely brutal, basically. So.
I'm sure it is. There's such a big audience for this game and anticipation. Like, everyone's so excited for it. What can they expect from this one?
Basically, you're going to be fighting on the absolute front lines of the Eastern Front. There's three major game modes. We've got campaign, really intense multiplayer experience, and we've got this third mode that's brand new to Company of Heroes called Theater of War, and it's kind of an intermediary between campaign and online. So if you play through the campaign, you're like, oh, I love that. I want more of the story. I want a little bit more of the history. If you're not quite ready for multiplayer, you find it's a bit too intense. Theater of War's 18 unique, really intense missions. You also play as the Germans in that, so we're super excited about that. Like I said, it's brand new to COH. Yeah, so it's just intense all across the board.
Wow, that's fantastic.
So for people who are playing RTS games and they're enjoying their time and they haven't tried Company of Heroes, what would you like to tell them?
COH is basically extremely... COH is all about tactics. So basically, there's no unit that's unimportant in the game. You can't just blob all your units together and kind of move them around the map. It's all about tactics. Every single unit's important. It's all about learning how every unit plays, how they play, off the strengths of each other. You have to really balance your army. It's a super dynamic game, which means the environment's always changing. Pretty much everything's destructible. There's a really intense cover system. We've got two new major features for COH2. True Sight, which is a dynamic line of sight system. So traditional Fog of War in a strategy game is just you can kind of see everything around your units. In our game, you're limited to seeing what your units see. The same with the enemy. So what that means is you can set up actual ambushes. Your guys might get ambushed. You don't know what's around the corner. It could be a tank. It could be nothing. It's a surprise, So it means that the game keeps you on your toes, and every battle tells a story. This is one of our pillars, and basically you can play the same map 100 times in a row. It's going to feel like a different experience every single time.
Wow, that's fantastic. This is going to be an epic game. Can I get a gamer salute, Rob, for Region 2? Gamer salute. Gamer salute.